right. First and foremost, just thanks to Coach Gates for the opportunity to come out here and play. Coach Gates has been a really close friend of mine and a mentor of mine for a long time. He was a graduate assistant at Florida State when I was playing there. And so I've known him for over 20 years. And he's doing an unbelievable job here in Missouri and building this program. And he's somebody that we try to take a lot from his program. 3 of my assistant coaches right now have come from the Missouri staff. And so just very grateful for the opportunity to bring my team here and to play on this stage. And, obviously it was a tough night for us. It was a 10-point game at half. I was proud of my guys. We were kind of hanging in there for a while. And obviously in the second half, it got away from us. Their physicality and size kind of overwhelmed us. 60 points in the paint to R2. That's going to be tough to overcome. They got to the foul line a whole bunch. And they had a good game plan against our zone. They kind of knew how to attack our zone, where the openings were. And so credit to them. But just really grateful for the opportunity to come here and play these guys on this stage, to bring my guys here. And I appreciate Coach Gates for that. So I'll take any questions now.
Coach, what was it through those first 10 minutes or so that you felt like was able to keep you guys in that?
Well, I think we were hot. TJ Johnson got going early in the game. 31 points. He kept us in the game. He kept us within striking distance, at least in the first half. And but there's a lot of pressure on him right now to deliver for us offensively, because Ricky Bradley Jr. for us is out. He was preseason player of the year in the Southern Conference. Was an all-conference player for us last year. And with him being out, it's really putting a lot of pressure on TJ to have to deliver. And so I think that's playing a factor right now. But to be honest with you, their size and length and athleticism had a lot to do with our poor performance on offense. We're not accustomed to playing against size and strength like that. And they took us out of rhythm. And we struggled to get stops within our zone. So credit to Missouri.
Coach, was 42 3-point attempts kind of the norm for you guys, or was that something stylistically you saw from Missouri that you could maybe take advantage of there?
We shoot a lot of threes. 42 of your 57 field goal attempts is a lot of threes. So I'd be lying to you if I told you that was our game plan coming in. We don't mind shooting a lot of threes. When you're undersized the way that we are, especially against a team like Missouri, you feel like you have to stretch the floor. You're going to have to be hot to have a chance to be in the game late. And, we weren't able to knock down those shots tonight. I mean, credit to them. They close out so quickly. They're able to contest shots with their length. And again, we don't see length and athleticism like this in the Southern Conference every night. And so I think that really bothered us.
Coach, you had your top scorer, TJ Johnson, coming in 31 points. He had 32-point game last game. Just now heading into the rest of the season, just how important is it to have kind of a guy like that on your squad?
Yeah, TJ Johnson's a horse. He's one of the best kids. This is my 25th year being in college basketball. He's probably the finest young man I've ever had the privilege of coaching. He is off the charts. He's one of our team captains, and he's playing with unbelievable confidence right now. I'm really proud of him for doing that. He realizes that our preseason player of the year is out, and now he needs to step up. And he's trying to take that load on right now. Luckily for us, I think he's ready for that role. We'll certainly be happy once Ricky gets back healthy. But for right now, a lot of our scoring load and responsibility is going to fall on TJ. So he'll continue to grow. He'll continue to play with confidence. And I'm just really proud of TJ.
Coach, with Mizzou starting center Sean Phillips out tonight, what did you see from the Tigers' other forwards on the court?
Well, it seemed like with him being out, they just put another 7-footer out there. And Missouri is absolutely massive. Going through the handshake line, I'm just looking up at everybody, and I'd be one of the bigger guys on our team. So again, their size just overwhelmed us tonight. You know, we had 10 assists and 17 turnovers, which is uncharacteristic for us, but it was more of what they did to us and their ability to, with their length, to get deflections, to be in passing lanes. We weren't able to get any clean looks off of our sets tonight. They forced us to get to the second part of our offense, and we didn't do a very good job of handling that. But again, they had a lot to do with that. And, you know, we're sitting there watching film, and we see Phillips, and we're like, man, we think they're just going to throw it down low to him every time, and he's going to be an absolute monster to try to score on around the basket for us. He was out of the game, but, you know, they have depth in the front court, and they have a lot of size in other areas. And so I think that's key for them.
Coach, this is now the second straight game where Mizzou's opponent has shot much worse in the second half than they did the first half. What changed for you all in the second half?
I think we got their attention in the first half. With it being a 10-point game, they probably didn't expect for it to be in single digits or for us to be within striking distance going into halftime. I think we probably got their attention. And I think Coach Gates probably motivated them, maybe more so than they were in the first half. And they have more intensity to come out in the second half. And, you know, we just struggle to get good looks. We're a very system-oriented team. We don't have guys that can really break you down off the bounce and go one-on-one. We get shots within our system. And when a team's able to kind of take you out of your system, that creates issues for us. And that certainly happened tonight. But again, that's a credit to Missouri for their game plan from the coaches and what their players were able to execute.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.